Poland is moving 10,000 troops to the border with Belarus. This is the latest sign of unease at the presence of Wagner mercenary in the country ruled by Aleksandr Lukashenko, who is a staunch ally of President Putin. It's also to be noted that Belarus has announced military exercises near its borders with Poland and Lithuania, stating that it will be drawing on the experience of the special military operation the name Russia uses for its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. The country run by Lukashenko is also believed to now possess Russian tactical nuclear weapons that Putin promised to transfer to his ally last month. But the Polish nation has no reason to back down, as the country has an arsenal of lethal platforms. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes what weapons Poland could use to crush any aggression from Belarus. Poland's in the process of acquiring several new platforms, but this list focuses only on the weapons the country can deploy currently or in the very near future. Let's get started. Western ATGM has been extremely effective against Russian armor in Ukraine, and Poland possesses one such platform. Spike LR long range is one of the primary anti-tank assets in the inventory of the Polish armed forces. This system, developed by Israel's Rafael, is licensed, manufactured by the PGZ Group's Mesco SA company since the mid-2000s. Spike LR has a maximum range of 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles. In practical terms, though, in the Polish operational context, due to the terrain, 2 kilometers or 1.5 miles is the typical maximum line of sight engagement range. The multispectral seeker daytime/thermal imaging cameras allow the user to operate in vast, diverse scenarios, including weather conditions. The unique data link utilizes a fiber optical connection, enables the adjustment of the missile trajectory after the launch, and controls the missile till the hitting point. Like Javelin, a Spike missile can act on a target in a top attack mode. Poland is thought to possess about 300 launchers and about 3,500 missiles, though the actual quantity may be considerably higher. The Polish army is equipped with 3 versions of the German-made Leopard 2 main battle tank, including the A4, A5, and the Leopard 2 PL. The contract to acquire German-made Leopard 2 A4 MBT was signed in 2002 for a total of 105 Leopard 2 A4, which is the first operational successor to the Leopard 1 MBT. In 2013, the Polish Ministry of Defense (MOD) signed an agreement for the acquisition of additional Leopard 2 MBTs and related military equipment. This new order included the delivery of 105 Leopard 2A5 MBTs. The Leopard 2A4 is armed with a 120mm smoothbore gun, which has been developed by Rheinmetall and fires 2 types of ammunitions: APF SDS-T and Heat MPT. The APF SDS-T has an effective range of over 2,000 meters, and the Heat MPT has a high degree of effectiveness against both soft and hard targets. The Leopard 2A5 is an upgraded version of the Leopard 2A4 and features several enhancements. The Leopard 2PL has several new improvements to strengthen the combat capabilities of the Leopard 2A4 tanks used so far in the Polish Army, which includes a boost in firepower, ballistic protection, and situational awareness. The AHS Crab, Polish for crab, is a 155mm NATO-compatible, self-propelled tracked gun howitzer designed in Poland by Huta Wola. The Crab uses a South Korean K9 Thunder base, a British BAE Systems turret, and a French Nexter Systems gun. The fire control system was developed by Polish specialists. The primary armament of the Crab is a 155mm 52 caliber gun. It has a burst rate of fire of 3 rounds per 10 seconds. The gun can fire 155mm NATO projectiles for a maximum range of 40 kilometers or 25 miles. The turret is mounted with a 12.7mm machine gun, serving as a secondary armament for the vehicle. Crab is also armed with a bank of 4 81mm smoke grenades on either side of the turret. The Crab can travel at a maximum speed of 60 kilometers per hour or 37 miles per hour on surface roads. It has a maximum range of 650 kilometers or 400 miles with full fuel tanks. Crab's rate of fire is more than 3 times that of Russian Mista-S, and compatibility with standard NATO shells is an added advantage. In June, Poland received the first of hundreds of Abrams tanks that it's ordered from the United States, becoming the first European or NATO country, other than the US itself, to operate the vehicles. Defense Minister Mariusz Błaszczak, unveiling the newly arrived 14 Abrams, said this is a historic day for the Polish Army. The 14 vehicles previously used by the U.S. Marine Corps are enough to form one company. Another 42 will be delivered in 2024. In July 2021, Poland announced the purchase of 250 of the latest M1A2 Abrams tanks for $4.7 billion, in a deal that the government made clear was intended to be a deterrent against Russian aggression. 1 year later, following Russia's invasion of neighboring Ukraine, Poland agreed to the additional purchase of 116 used Abrams tanks and accompanying equipment in a contract worth $1.4 billion. That came after Warsaw had donated over 240 of its own Soviet-designed T-72 tanks to Kyiv. M1 Abrams is considered to be one of the most potent MBTs in the world. HIMARS has inflicted a lot of misery on Russian forces in Ukraine, and it's reached the hands of Polish forces. Lockheed Martin, through the U.S. Army, successfully delivered an initial shipment of HIMARS launchers to Poland in May this year. Subsequent shipments of HIMARS will be delivered this year, resulting in additional capabilities for Poland. HIMARS provides immediate ability to deliver long-range precision fires at distances up to 300 kilometers or 185 miles. It has one universal pod that can accommodate 6 unguided or guided missiles of 227mm caliber or 1 MGM-140 Army TACMS with a diameter of 610mm. The standard unguided rockets have a maximum range of 28 miles or 45 kilometers. With the extended range guided rockets, GMLRS or guided MLRS, the system can reach a land target at a maximum of 46 miles or 75 kilometers. Army TACMS has a range of 300 kilometers or 185 miles. HIMARS is mobile, enabling hit-and-run operations. In 2018, the U.S. and Polish governments entered into an agreement to procure PAC-3 MSE missiles and related support equipment for Poland as part of the first of 2 planned phases of the Wisla program. The value of the contract for 2 batteries, 16 launchers, concluded in March 2018, amounted to $4.75 billion US, 4.49 billion euros. PAC-3 is the latest variant of the Patriot system. The Patriot PAC-3 uses a passive electronically scanned array radar. It's equipped with IFF, identification friend or foe, and an electronic countermeasure to resist jamming. The radar has a range of around 160 kilometers, or 100 miles. In March this year, Lockheed Martin delivered the first consignment of PAC-3 MSE missiles to Poland to be used with Patriot air defense systems. PAC-3 MSE, Patriot Advanced Capability 3 Missile Segment Enhancement, are designed to engage targets with a direct hit to kill. It has active radar homing for guidance and is much more agile than previous interceptor missiles. For aerial targets, it has a range of around 100 kilometers or 62 miles, whereas for ballistic targets, it has a range of 30 kilometers or 19 miles. In the early 2000s, Poland ordered a total of 48 F-16 C and D Block 52 aircraft, thus becoming the first former Warpact member to operate the F-16 Fighting Falcon. The maiden flight of the first Polish F-16 aircraft, number 4040, was completed successfully in Fort Worth on March 14, 2006. The aircraft, powered by the Pratt & Whitney F-100-229 engine, is fitted with APG-68 V9 radar, which provides high-resolution ground imaging, enabling day and night all-weather precision weapons delivery, and the ALQ-211 V4 electronic warfare suite, which will ensure that the aircraft has excellent countermeasure capabilities. Furthermore, the deal also included a major weapons package, including the AIM-9X Sidewinder and the AIM-120C AMRAAM missile, as well as GPS-guided Joint Standoff Weapon JSOWC and Joint Direct Attack Munition JDAM bombs for use in day and night and adverse weather conditions. The Polish F-16s are also equipped with the Sniper Extended Range Targeting Pod and Goodrich Corporation's DB-110 Airborne Reconnaissance System.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.